Hi guys, okay, so today we just want to stretch out what we did yesterday. So we're going to start as we always do, posture. So I'm imagining the rope pulls up, hands come out nice and open, inhale nice and deep, and exhale. Okay, we're going to add the hands to the movement, inhaling, and exhaling. Backs of the hands together, head comes forward, inhale, and exhale. One more. Lovely. So, assessing the neck, looking left and right. Nice, gentle, easy movements. We'll lubricate the joints by rolling it, by moving it around, okay? Looking up and down. Ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, chin to chest. So rolling the head forwards. Then chin to shoulder, chin to chest, rolling the head to the side. Good stuff. Into the shoulders, arm circles forwards. And arm circles back. Remembering to only do what you can. If you can only raise this high, then that's your circle, that's fine. Okay, we want a pain-free range of motion, right? As big a range of motion as we can get, pain-free. Okay, opening and closing. Remember now I'm rotating my palms, okay? So here. So here. Okay. Right over left, left over right. Lovely. Into the elbows. So reeling it in. And then my rolling punches. Okay, into my wrists. Wrist circles. Changing the direction. Interlocking my fingers. Rolling. Rolling back. Gripping and ripping. Lovely, into the spine. So I inhale, hands up, hips forward, look up, exhale. Front, middle, back. Breathing, come up. Out and down. Only at a speed you're comfortable with, guys. Don't need to go fast. You just need to go through the motions. That's all. Find your groove. Let it to the sides. Cool, and twists. Hands in the hips, hip circles. Change the direction. Feet together, knee circles. And change the direction. Okay, from here, stand on one foot, toes down, toes back, foot back. Repeat that 3 times. Rotate one way, rotate the other way. Switch. Toes down, toes back, foot back. Repeat 3 times. Rotate one way. Lastly now, our mindful steps. So all my weight goes on one leg, the other knee comes up. I bend the supporting knee, keep it bends. Extend the leg, very carefully find the floor. Transferring my weight. Lifting the other knee now, bending the supporting leg. Extend the leg, tap the floor, transfer your weight across. Okay, so yesterday, what did we do? We did our hip hinge, our lateral, and our shoulders gently. Okay, we started working in those areas. What we want to do now is to counterbalance that. We just want to add the flexibility side of that. So we want to stretch the parts that we were working. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our stick, broom handle that he put somewhere clever. 1 moment, go grab yours while I'm grabbing mine. Okay, I have it now. Right, try that again. So grab your stick. Okay, so hands out, nice and wide, arms straight, bringing it back, bouncing it back there, bringing it forward. Again, bring it back and bounce it. Forward, and again, bring it back and bounce it. And forwards, okay? From here, left hand remains fixed, but the right hand goes over and back, and then I bend the elbow a bit for this one, okay? Now my right hand remains fixed as my left hand goes over. Then we change the direction. 1, 2. So I go right hand, left hand, left hand, right hand. Right hand, left hand, left hand, right hand. Okay? We go back to here again, bringing it over. Lovely. Next one. From here, I was doing it. Palms kind of wide, palms up, hands kind of wide. Crossing them over, crossing them over. Okay? Walk your hands in just a little bit. And then again, walk your hands in a little bit. Okay, and again, walking my hands in. Just lovely. From here, stick down behind my back. Other hand is going to grab a stick. Hands go a teeny bit closer together if you can. Pull this up a bit, and then pull this down and forward. Be careful here, okay? This isn't like a movement. It's a real hip stop. It's a real gentle movement here, okay? So from here, there we go. All right. So you'll feel a stretch along the front of the shoulder there. Remember that I'm pulling this way, 45 degrees. I'm not pulling straight to the front. I'm out and down this way. I'm looking to bring my elbow in the opposite direction. So when I stretch it, there we go. Okay, relax that. Same thing on the other side. Take down the back, grab it here. Okay, pull it forward just a little bit, nice and easy. Nice and easy. I'm relaxing that now. Okay, we're done with the stick for the moment, so we'll pop that down. Remember where I left it this time. Okay. Kids, plastic beaker. All right, there's nothing in it. All right, we can do this drill as if this is a cup of hot tea. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it in the palm of my hand like so. First thing that you're going to do, you're just going to go back behind you and bring it out again. So I'm offering it out, taking it, giving it to the person behind me, offering it out, giving it to the person behind me. Okay, that's my action there. All right, same thing on the other hand now. Okay, so just want to keep the cup facing up. All right. From here now, this time, I'm going to bring it round as far as I can, and back. Around as far as I can, and back. Around as far as I can, and back. Same thing on the other hand. Around as far as I can, back. Around as far as I can, back. Around as far as I can, and back. Okay. Now, from here, back to the first hand, my right hand I started with. This time I'm going to go out. I'm going to bring it as far around here as I can. And back again. So I'll go from here. And back. From here. And back. And same with the other hand. Okay, so bring it out to the side, round in front of me, and then back behind me. So front to the side, back behind. Okay. This time, I'm going to go from here, back behind me, bring it all the way around to the front, but this time I'm going to carry on all the way around and back to here. Okay. It's nice and easy. Behind you. All the way around. Go back to here. And one more. Back. All the way around. Come back to here. And same on the other hand. I'm going to go around. All the way in here. See the change of direction here. What I want you to be able to do is to go either direction. All the way through to here. And all the way through to here. Okay? Once you have that somewhere near comfortable, we just take a second. We're just going to go all the way. All the way. Okay? Nice, gentle and easy, guys. Gentle and easy. So I want to look now just at the shoulders a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend our two hands out this way. All right. I can imagine there's a tea towel running from this hand through to this hand, all the way through my body. Okay. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it out. So I twist this one, and that twist, see, it gets to my shoulder. And I pass that twist onto my other shoulder, and it comes out my other hand. From here to here, here. Rolling it all the way through, right? Okay, nice and easy. Shake it out, loosen it out, soften it out. Okay, just onto the spine a little bit now. So what I'm going to do, reaching up, reaching down. Now, what I want you to do is bend your knees a little bit, grab on somewhere down here, okay? Now pause for a second, drop your butt down, lift your chin up, and come and stand back up. If there is any dizziness when your head goes down, do not stay down there, okay? All you're going to do, when we're here, if I start to get dizzy, drop my butt, lift my chin, come up to here. If I'm still dizzy, get your butt on that floor and keep it there for a minute, okay? If you're still dizzy after putting your head down there, I want you just to stop and take it very, very slowly for a little bit, all right? So from here, I'm going to reach all the way down, knees a little bit bent. I'm going to hold on to my legs wherever I can. I'm going to look between my knees and then straighten my legs up while pulling my head forward as best I can. You're going to feel a bit of tightness, usually here. It could be here, it could be all of it, okay? You're going to feel a bit of tightness. I just want to try and just go in and out of that tightness using my legs. So I'm going into this position, in and out, feel easy. Okay. From there now, we're going to get our butts down on the floor. Spread our legs out a bit wider. We're just going to swing forward. Same action. Swimming forwards. Swimming forwards. Now, feet together. I'm going to grab my feet. So my knees can be as bent as they need to. And I'm just going to start straightening out my legs. Walking my legs out. And I'm going to straighten my right leg. Pull my toes back toward me. And then straighten my left leg. Right. 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 Okay? Now we're going to do that pulsing again, standing up, and then fit for life. That is you today. So, combining the two things we just did, right? So we're going to bend our knees, bend down, grabbing onto our ankles, slip your fingers under your toes if you prefer, or just keep it gripped here somewhere, okay? From here then, head goes down, straighten your right leg with your left leg bent, straighten your left with your right leg bent, so we're elephant walk. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Butt down, chin up, stand up. Any dizziness, butt to the floor. Okay, fit for life, guys. So if you haven't been training with me for 6 months, that's it for today. Okay. If you have been training with me for 6 months, we're going to continue along in that vein. So we're doing a elephant walk here. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to just keep going that for just a second. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And now, let the head sink a little bit lower. Straighten the legs a little bit more. Go. All right, sit your butt down. Couple of swims again. Now this time, we'll get my legs a little bit further apart. A bit of leg issue at the moment, I apologize for that. Now this hand goes down here. It would help if you could see, wouldn't it? Do it so you can see. My right hand goes down my right leg. Now my left hand comes over my head. So it's going to try and get to my right foot, but it's not going this way. It's going this way to my right foot. So I'm bending here, right foot, leaning over, and then I switch sides. Leaning over, and then I switch sides. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, loosening that now just for a second. We're going to put left leg straight, right foot on the opposite side, getting your elbow here and trying to turn and rotate this direction. So it's a stretch across the side of the glute here. Okay, so we're stretching this way. If for whatever reason you can't get in that position, go to this one, where you lay down on the side, pull the knee across and keep your hip down. If you can get in this position, I want you going this way. All right, so my elbow's pushing my knee here, turning my body the opposite direction. Now I'm going to switch sides. Again, just bear in mind that I'm restricted at the moment to what I can do. So do what you can do rather than what it looks like. Okay, so my left foot is on the right side of my right leg. My right elbow is pushing my left knee that direction. And I'm turning my torso to my left. My left hand is back behind me here for support on the floor. Okay, so I'm stretching that, stretching through my butt here. Through your glutes. Love it. Onto your back. Oh. Okay, from here now, feet together and just let the knees flop out to the sides. Just bounce them a little bit. Little bit of bounce, not a whole lot. Okay, cool. Extending both legs out. Extending both arms out. So I'm just sort of long as I can be on the floor here, right? Tall as I can be, tiptoes and tip fingers, right? My right hand is going to reach across to my left as far as I can get it. But what I want you to do is to be dead from the waist down for this exercise. So don't use any muscles below your waist. What we're looking to do is to rotate the torso away from the hips, okay? So that the shoulders and hips are portioned as far as they can be away from each other without pain, obviously. And what will happen is you'll get to sort of a balance point where your body, the upper body has moved so far that the lower body has no choice but to follow. But I don't want you to use the muscles of the lower body, okay? Because then you're eliminating the stretch factor. So there's nothing happening below your navel, right? Nothing happening from the pelvis there, okay? So from here, both arms up overhead. The right hand is going to point up, and then it's going to point to my left. Now, the arm alone is not heavy enough to do this. My head needs to follow it, and my shoulders will follow that. So the arm goes in, head follows. Now, imagine there's something I want over there on that table, okay? So I'm starving, and there's a sandwich there. My legs go. Okay, so I'm going to reach, and flop onto my belly. That flop is what we want. Okay? Now we're going to come back. So I want to get back to where I was. So I reach, remember you got to look. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, and boom. We get that flop. Right? Same on the other side now. Left arm up, left arm reaches. It reaches, 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 and boom. Okay, reach it back. As far as you can. And boom. Okay? So it's about the thoracic spine. It's about the spine allowing that movement, and that's going to allow all of our lateral movements once we kind of ease that out. So let's do exactly the same thing now, but we're not going to use the arms, we're going to use the legs. So before we were using all our muscles above the line of the pelvis, the line of the navel. Now we're going to use all the muscles below, and we're going to switch off everything up on top. So from here, right leg goes up, it falls to the left, and the leg is heavy enough to turn me over. Now my right leg goes back, and it's heavy enough to turn me over. My left leg over, and my left leg goes back. Okay? Cool. Floppy enough for you? Lovely. Okay. What was next? Oh yeah, next was we're continuing on the glute stretch. Sorry. Well, you know what it was. So from here now, we're just going to go to our regular glute stretch. So I'm going to grab my right knee in my left hand and keep my right hand down. My right knee is going to pull. My left hand is going to pull my right knee down and to the left. Remember, weight out the tension, yeah? Just let it relax. while. There. Now I can feel mine easy. So all I'm trying to do is just wait out the tension. It's going to hang there until it just settles. And that relaxation is what's going to give us that flexibility, okay? The ability to relax in these kind of further end positions. Now, a little bit on theory, well, we've been stretched in the top of theory. So I'm pulling my left knee down to the right here, keeping my left hip down. So my working theory on this, there's nerve fibers that go through the muscles. Okay, there's sensory fibers, and there's the other ones efferent, which motor fibers. And then the ones that tell you to move, tell the muscles to move. The sensory fibers have a few different jobs. One of their jobs is to tell how much tension is on each muscle or how long each muscle is. Now, the tension in the muscle is caused by basically how long your brain thinks that muscle is. So if the brain thinks that the muscle is stretched further than it should be, the brain will tell the muscle fiber, tighten up, you need to shorten. Okay? In flexibility training, what we're trying to do is we're trying to tell the body, no, it's okay to go this far. Okay? Now, why would our body have a built-in tightening system? Because if it didn't, if you threw your arm like this, all the joints would just flop apart. Okay? So once I start to pass my maximum range, the muscles protect the joints. All right? So what we need to do if we've been injured, our brain tells those muscles, look, you can't go this far. That sucks. We can't do that again. That's an injury. So it takes a long time to unwind that. Okay? If we've just never done those kind of exercises, so we've never moved this way, or we haven't moved this way for a very long time, your brain's kind of locked off that area. So you don't need that shit. But if you want to then start being more active and being able to move in different ways, then your brain needs to make sure that the muscles know how far they can stretch. Too much waffle and bullshit. Google it. Come back to me. Find a better theory, re-educate me. I'll listen. Take it easy, guys.